Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chunijah. In today's video, I'm gonna be doing a reading vlog of reading One Night Stand / Surprise Pregnancy Trope. I'm so excited. I recently got these books and I was like, oh, I can make videos on this because it was like the same trope. I know a lot of people don't really like this trope. Me personally, I don't have a problem with like kids and books. I think people have a hard time with that. I personally love it. Like, I hate when they skip the pregnancy part because I feel like that's such a huge thing, because that's how like the two parents get closer together. I feel like that's what makes the bond stronger during those times. I feel like we always skip over the pregnancy part and go immediately to having the baby and then taking care of the baby, even though that is still a huge part in itself. But I feel like we just sometimes miss the pregnancy part, and I feel like books need to have more chapters on it. I feel like we just find out they're immediately pregnant, maybe a little bit, like 1 or 2 chapters on when they're pregnant, and they go immediately to have the baby, and then like that's the majority of the book. So I'm excited. Hopefully these books have more of it. I don't really know. I didn't really see much about it, but I'm excited to show you guys the books that I have picked out. First up is Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonin Young. I'm so excited. I got this from Barnes & Noble. And yeah, they finally have like the new cover. Yeah, it's like cartoonish. I been wanting to read this, but it was like only on Kindle. I actually really like the cover that's on Kindle. It's like a beach, like a characters on the beach background. But I'm so excited. She finally got a book, and I saw it and I was like, gotta get it. So got it. I'm excited to read her. This one is a hot one night stand in an unexpected pregnancy lead a young woman to someone she can depend on. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm not trying to read, like, I didn't want to read too much about, I'm going to this completely blind. I don't even know what the guy's name is. And she's like 28. So she's capable of taking care of a kid, hopefully. We shall see, you know? I'm excited. So this is the first book we're going to start off with this video. Let me show you guys the other. Ready or Not by Cara Boston. Love shows up when you least expect. This is also a surprise pregnancy leads to even more life-changing revelations in this heartfelt, slow burn, friends to lovers romance. That's what I feel like. I feel like this one, the love interest is not the one that she has a one night stand with. I think that she has a one night stand, gets pregnant, the guy doesn't step up, and then like her best friend's brother helps her out, and then they become a romance in it. And that's it. That gets messy and it gets good, and I'm excited. I have high hopes for this one. So always wanted to read this since like March, since this came out. So excited to finally get to it. These are the 2 books we're reading in this video, but I also have a recommendation. I'm so lazy. The book is like under a lot of books and I don't feel like picking up, but I'm put up this picture, Reckless by Elsie Silver. I definitely think that you guys should read this one. I was not expecting to read it. It's part of Interconnected Standalone series by Elsie Silver, the Chestnut Spring series. You do not have to read any of the other books, because I didn't finish Flawless, but I went into reading this one and I was able to understand it. Honestly, I was kind of confused. I was like, oh, she did what with Summer husband or boyfriend, whatever it was. Crazy. Or no, the person, no, she did that to Summer's doctor, and I was like, oh, crazy. So yeah, insane, but I really liked it. It's basically with Winter and Theo. They have a one night stand, and they're kind of like not enemies, but like they don't really like each other. They have a one night stand, but she ends up finding out that she's pregnant. She tried and tells Theo, but Theo like kind of was like very cool to her, brushed it off, and she just still had the baby and like started raising it as a single parent. And then he goes back in town and finds out, and then things unfold from there. And it's so good. It's so fast paced. I gave the book a 5-star. I genuinely love it. It's one of my favorite out of those series, so I think you guys should really give it a chance. If you don't like the tropes, this would definitely change your opinion. It's so good, and hopefully I add 2 more into my recommendations, so we shall see. So yeah, first we're gonna get into it. Reading Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonin Young. Let's start. It's a little check-in time with me reading Out on a Limb. I decided to do this. Like, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna forget, and then I'll be done with it. So yeah, Out on a Limb. I'm right now, I think like 150 pages. So I'm like a little less than halfway, almost halfway, but decided to share with you guys because, like, you know, I'm like really tired. I don't know. I try and like not read my books with like how long I read it, but I definitely think that tells it like how I'm feeling about a book. Because if like I will like make a book a priority, like if I'm loving it so much, like I would like literally hurry up and read it. So I don't think it will be 5 stars. I don't know, but you never know. It definitely can pull it out. I think definitely like it's definitely not bad. It's just like some parts is a little slow, but I'm like pushing through it. Sometimes when it's describing like how I describe Beau's house, I kid you not, I was like, wait, it wasn't translating in my head. I don't know, just going from reckless to this is like just crazy shift in my head. Like, I don't know how I feel about it. But yeah, honestly, I love this because I was saying like earlier, like I don't think like books ever focus on like the pregnancy part of like how serious it is, like the scariness, the sickness, how, you know, you're not prepared for it, and like what the both couples had to go through before having the baby. And so now I think like this book centers all around it. We're taking our time with the pregnancy and like how they're getting to know each other, and I think that's so great. So I'm excited to see how it's going to continue. Also, I was like, this might not be the best idea to go from this and then go into another book that's the exact same trope, because it's like I'm going to see copy and paste. It's going to feel like it's repeating. But I don't know. It is so good. I love like the found family. I love her relationship with everyone. It's going good and steady. I like that it doesn't feel rushed. But yeah, I like Beau in this. I really like Beau. I love his nicknames, Beau, Robbie. Like, I love it all. He's a comic book freak, which no, he just loves comics, not a freak. But yeah, I'm excited to keep on reading. I have high hopes and it sounds really, really good. So yeah, like I said, I'm on 150 pages. I'm gonna keep on reading, and yeah, but I'm loving it so far. And yeah, love a good check-in. Alrighty guys, I'm about to start Ready or Not by Kara Boston. Boston? I don't know. Eve ends up basically, well, the love interest is her best friend's brother, not like the person that she got pregnant from. I'm excited. So I love this cover. I've been always wanting to read it. So let's just get into it and let's start reading. 52? Her parents had her at 52. Be for real. I'm sorry, but the best friend, what's her name? Willow? I don't know. I don't like her really as a friend. I don't know. She's not being supportive and she's making it about her. It's like Eve's whole life literally changed. Flipped upside down. And you're making this about you. Like, I get it. But I don't know. She's just like, it's just like making it about her and just like being like, just so like, not a good friend. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like really bothering me. I think she's happy with the dash of sad. Or maybe the other way around. I can't tell. She's both. I think I'm both too. I love her. I need to puke. If that doesn't explain right now what's going on between Willa and Eve, I don't know what else. Like, dude, Willa gotta go. Gotta go. Hey, she gotta go. I'm loving Shep though. He is like a really good side character. Like, he is really doing his big one. Thank you, Shep. And I just love the name Shep. Like, if you guys don't know, from what's that show? Southern Charm. Shep. The guy's not that great, but I like the name Shep. So, and this guy name is Shep, and he's great. The way she just said it is crazy. He said, come with me. I don't really care for Ethan, but like, to be honest, I don't really know Ethan, but like, you know. Until Ethan opens up his mouth. You want to do all this? You want to do your big one and then race, like, what is it? Run after me, chase me, and then tell me this? Evil. I swear, men, like, I don't know. It's always like the second option of a love interest. It's just like they build up this like one character so well, like, you know, or like other books when you like just read romances and like the guy's perfect, and then you just have that extra guy that just sucks, and it's just like, oh, you're realistic. Now you sit in 3 of them and you still here in your overalls. Now what? If you know, you know. Anyways, update time. I can't with the Leah quote. Ready or Not by Kara Boston. I still don't know how to say your name. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering it. Okay, first up, chapter 13. I just wanted to do an update because I'm probably going to read some more before I go to bed, and you know, I probably forget to record, and just in case I jumped time, forgot to give you guys any more clips, and then I come back and I'm like, I finished it, I want to give you guys a midway update. So much is going on. I can't really say because I'm like pretty far in, but if you guys, did I do like a good explanation? I don't know, but basically Eve gets pregnant from a one-night stand, and it's just a lot. Her best friend, she kind of has like Willa has like a hard time of getting pregnant, so when she like announces to her, she's kind of like, it's kind of hard and making like a lot in their relationship, like, or their friendship. And you know, Willa's not being really understandable of her feelings, and I kind of don't really care. Like, I don't really like Willa because she's kind of like just making it about her. I do understand that I could be like, it's like a little jealousy thing, and I don't like jealousy. Like, you know, it's not right, but I get it. Because some people, they want to have kids so bad, and they keep trying, and just for you just to try, like, you know, not even try. You just randomly get it. I understand, but it's just like not really easy to read. And then Shep, I love Shep so much, and like his little moments. He is an act of service. Like, he has her in mind all the time. And I think that's where the romance is. And then Ethan is like the baby daddy, the person that she had a one-night stand with, Eve, and he is very complex character. It's kind of like you're kind of rooting for them, like, you know, but then it's like kind of wrong to root for them, you know. And he's not bad. He just he didn't make a mistake either. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. He's just very complex. You kind of want to like him, like you really want to like him, you want it to work out, but then again, you want Shep to work out. So it's definitely a triangle in here. So if you guys, it's a surprise pregnancy, one night stand trope, and triangle trope. Best friends, brother trope. It has 3 different tropes in here, /4. Okay, but I'm enjoying it, and I'm gonna keep on reading, and I'll see you guys in my next clip. I'm gonna tear up. I'm actually tearing up right now. I'm crying on the internet for your tear. Oh, I'm like, don't get on the book. I'm tearing up. I'm not crying. I'm tearing up. So let me just give you guys the quote that made me tear up just now. What got me tearing up, like still shedding tear, is she was basically saying like, you still have no problem with Ethan, and then he says, the man he said, Eve, me being decent to the father of your child, it's not because I'm like so great. It's a strategy. He blushes and scrubs a hand over his face. That makes it sound nefarious, and that's not how. Look, are you ready for the long answer that I didn't really give you before? Well, here it is. Pretty much all the choices I make around you all serve one purpose. I want to be a part of your life forever. That's what got me. That's what got me. And then he said more, but he was like, and Ethan, the father of your baby, he's likely not expendable. But me, childhood friend who throws a fit over choices you made that have nothing to do with him, probably expendable. So yeah, you're not going to get any fits from me. I definitely don't want to make anything harder for you. Alrighty guys, it's much later right now. Ready or Not by Kara Boston. I finished this up pretty bit ago. Hopefully that makes sense. I have been sitting to basically decide on what I would rate this one. I actually really like this one. It was a little hard to get into in the beginning, but once I was in it, I was kind of in it. Yeah, I think I would just rate it like a 4-star. It was pretty solid to me. Wait, I said 4-star, but I'm like, you know what, 3.75. I know people are gonna be like, girl, give it a 4, but I don't know, it's just like, it did not, like, I don't know, I think 3.75, I would definitely rate it. Will this be on my mind forever and ever and ever and ever? So should I do a 3.5? I would rate it like a 3.75. It was pretty good. Yeah, some of these quotes in here, insane. I love Shep with like all my heart. He is so sweet and so kind. If you guys love an active service guy, Shep. He just like, he's just, oh my god, so good. And like the invisible string theory, if you love that and need it, this is it. Childhood best friends to love. It's so many different tropes in here. Like I said, remember earlier I was like, it's 3 or 4 of them. Another one, childhood best friends to lovers. Like, it is just so many in here. Give it a read. It's about like a little over 300 pages. Yeah, like 360 about. So I really like this. The side characters are really good. Willa kind of turned things around, but like I just don't feel settled with her. Like, she kind of just rubbed me the wrong way completely, and then they were trying to like patch up the holes, and it just wasn't giving anymore. So sorry, not sorry, but Willa didn't win me over. Other than that, I pretty much really like this one. I think was very realistic. The Eve main character was very realistic in this book, so that's all I have to say about that. Yeah, so Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonnet Young. I rate this book a 3 stars. It was kind of hard to get through. I don't think I just really didn't like, really, I don't know. I just didn't really care for the characters. Like, I'm not going to like remember it, but I heavily remember the epilogue, and I love the epilogue with my entire heart. So it did win me over. So maybe like a 3.25 or a 3, maybe a 3 star. I really love the epilogue. I would say just read this book just for the epilogue, okay? Like, it was really good. Definitely slow burn. So if you like a slow burn read, definitely read Out on a Limb. It was definitely slow burn. I don't know. I just feel like everybody loves this book so much, and it was like 5 star, and I thought I was gonna give it, and it didn't, unfortunately, but it was still good. I will recommend it to somebody to read. If you want to read this trope, this is definitely a really good book to read. And also this one as well, Ready or Not. They're very different tropes, very different stories. So yeah, these are not similar, but like have the same tropes. This one always have more. And this one too has a slow burn in it. A little one bed trope in there, if you like that. So yeah, I definitely recommend these 2. I had a very successful time reading them. If you guys want a part 2 of this video with the same trope, let me know any suggestions with these 3 books I just showed you. And if you guys want me to do another reading only tropes for a week video, let me know what trope you guys want me to read. And if you guys have any suggestions for them, let me know. All right, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. More reading vlogs coming soon because I just love filming them so much. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.